Awesome. Well, welcome everyone to this call. Seriously, we are so excited to kickstart our March boot camp off. And so many of you have been doing 80-day obsession. There's a lot of you jumping on that are doing other programs, and that's 100% okay. This is not a one program type of group. This is a fitness accountability group to work towards being better every single day, no matter what program you're on. So many of us have started 80-day obsession back in January. So we're leading into phase 3, which is the last phase of the program. Some of you started in February, and so you're getting ready to jump into phase 2 of the program. And many of you are going, I'm starting 80-day obsession today. Some of you are like, I'm brand new to fitness. I'm going to start with a little obsessed. Others of you are like, dude, I'm doing yoga. And I think no matter what you're picking, it's a step in the right direction to being a better you. So honestly, I am so excited that you're here. If you don't know me, my name is Kelsey Shackley. I have 3 girls, and my oldest is almost 4. I can't believe that. And then I have 1-year-old twin girls. So I started this because I was such a yo-yo exerciser, meaning I would work out and then I would fall off. I tried the gym, I tried working out from home, I tried doing my own thing, and I, 1, wasn't seeing results. 2, had no idea what to do with nutrition. 3, I just wasn't surrounding myself with the right people. And I really, really feel like you're in the right place, because this community is the Bombay of the day. Like, it's the best thing that I've ever experienced. I've been doing this now for 5 years, and it's the reason I show up every day. It's the reason I've stayed consistent. It's the reason through pregnancy with twins and through postpartum depression and anxiety that I show up and I continue to work on myself. No, it's not always pretty. No, you don't, every day doesn't always go as planned, but I continue to push forward, and I believe that this is going to be the place for you. So honestly, I'm so excited that you're here, and I really want to encourage you as we go through this March boot camp to really lean into the boot camp itself. It's okay if you're going to have bad days. Like, don't feel like a failure. Don't feel like you have to be perfect. It's about community. So really sharing yourself and sharing your journey is going to be a huge part in you seeing success. So, with that, I wanted to pass it on over to one of our rock stars. She's been doing 80-day obsession, Lauren, and like, seriously, her results are phenomenal. While she's talking, I'm going to try and pull up, or at least throughout some of this call, I'm going to try and pull up her results so you can see those, because she's seriously killing it. She's works full time as a teacher. She's a mom and a wife, so she's super busy, and she's been able to fit this into her schedule. I mean, she's definitely had to plan and organize to be able to get there, but she's doing it, and she's showing up, and she's seeing success. So Lauren, you can just, I'll let you unmute yourself, and you can just share bits and pieces of things that you've had to overcome, how you've been able to see success, share some of your failures and how you've been able to get past that. And we were so excited to have you talk today.
All right. Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Okay, good. So, yeah, as Kelsey said, I actually started following her about in November was the first boot camp I actually signed up for, but I really was just more of a stalker. I just kind of watched everybody posting all their results and everything. And my tipping point was in January. I kind of just had a meltdown because I do have an 18-month-old, and I was just sitting and watching her play, and I wasn't interacting with her at all because I was just so exhausted from my day. So I pretty much just went all in with Ian and Kelsey and said, you know what, I'm going to do this. And it's not easy, but it's totally worth it. And like Kelsey said, you do have to plan. So I kind of played around with working out before work and working out at night. And I found personally for me that getting up and starting my day out with 80-day obsession and your pre-workout and your recover really helped me with my energy throughout the day, because I teach K to 2 guys, so I'm like around about 60 little ones all day, and they are active. I would say failures is I'm also, like, I have so many hats. I am also a high school track coach, and we just started our season, and last week was a big struggle for me. just adding in something else to your mix, it kind of throws off your routine. So I really had to work hard to try to stay with a plan. My time nutrition was really hard for me last week. And those of you who are new, on your Beachbody on Demand, has like really good references on how to plan out your meals. Use those; they'll help you a lot. I also say that my first week was really rough. I'm kind of in the middle. I saw everybody getting great results the first 2 weeks of 80-day obsession, so I jumped on when everybody else was finishing their 2 weeks. So I'm on my 6th week of 80-day obsession, so in the middle of phase 2, by the way. But the first week was hard. I love Carrie in the videos because I really, really watched her the whole first week doing the modifiers. But you know what? Even modifying it was tough, but I saw results. I lost 8.25 inches in my first 7 days on this program. And I was in awful shape. I couldn't do every single one. I couldn't do like any push-ups. Even the girl ones were hard. I did like 2, but I didn't give up. And this group was a big part of that because everybody is so supportive. Anytime you feel bad or you're frustrated, I want you to turn to the 80 Days to an EU group and see that everybody has those same struggles. People have good days, they have bad days, but we're there to lift you up and to keep you going forward because you can do this and you are worth it. Anything else you want me to say? I'm sorry, I'm trying to think some more.
What, as at this point, like how much pounds down and how many inches are you down?
All right, yeah. What I found is, if you'll see, I had still a really big mommy belly, as I like to say, before starting this, and a lot of my weight has happened in my stomach that I lost. So I've lost 9 pounds and close to, is it 17 inches? Yeah, 17 inches. So I have a pair of pants that I'm keeping. Like, I went through my closet and I separated what I can wear versus what I cannot wear. And like, it's like this much I can wear, but I'm a little more clothes in. So I'm not going shopping. I'm shopping in my own closet to save money. But it feels really good wearing clothes that I haven't worn since before I got pregnant over 2 years ago. So it's been great.
So that's like the physical transformation. What's going on the inside? How are you feeling?
Yeah. So I'm a crier like Amy. So if I cry, I'm sorry. But I like suffered severe postpartum sorry. And this group has just meant so much to me for that. So it's not often that I share my story, but it got to the point where I was really suicidal with my postpartum. And if it wasn't for my husband and getting help, I don't know what would happen. But just doing this group has shown me that, has given me so much hope and joy. And it really helps you find yourself and not just be thrust in motherhood or be a wife. It actually gives you something, which has been really big for me. Because I think we give so much of ourselves to everyone else, and that sometimes we put ourselves to the side. And how are we supposed to be the best for our family if we're not feeling good? So this has been giant for me inside my transformation, just for feeling good about myself and knowing that I can do this. So I'm sorry, I'm a hot mess.
No, and I think that's so real because I think sometimes we underestimate what community can do.
Yeah.
And just feeling like you're not alone and feeling like, I don't know if this is how it was for you, Lauren, but for me, when I was kind of having some postpartum depression, I feel like it gave me an outlet of something else I could focus on.
Yeah.
And when I was focusing on something else, it kind of like, you don't focus so much on feeling sad or feeling no joy, and it just helps you kind of get out of that.
Yeah, like through this short week or the short 6 weeks I've done this, I was on like anxiety medicine for about over a year, and I had to take sleeping pills because I couldn't even sleep through a night without having like major worry. And I'm completely off of those, which is pretty amazing for me because I knew I wanted to see if I could work towards that. And this group has like calmed my worries and just kind of really helped and shown me that. And I think working out does that. It releases all those like endorphins for you and everything. And it's just been great.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I think you're amazing. And I'm like seriously so grateful that you, one, shared your story, because I know there's somebody else listening that is going, oh my gosh, this is my story. And two, I'm just so thankful that you found a community like that we can love on you and lean into each other and do this together. So, Lauren, I love you.
It's great. Yeah, make sure you like.
Oh no, it froze. Oh no, it froze. Did it froze on my end? Are we good? Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Lauren. I really do appreciate it. You're such a rock star. Okay, Marissa is pregnant, and are you still in your first trimester, Marissa? Okay, so she's going to talk a little bit about just staying healthy
last week.
Yes. Okay, I figured you were in there somewhere. So she's going to talk about, her pregnancy journey and how, she's been able to focus on her fitness and her nutrition, because it looks a little bit different when you're pregnant and even when you're nursing a baby. So I'll let her take it over and share her heart away.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, so I have one 18-month-old, and then the second one's on the way. And it does look very different when you're trying to go through your health and fitness journey and then you get pregnant. It almost like, this sounds so terrible. I don't mean it this way, but it almost feels like a setback, because now what you used to be doing all has to change. So like two components specifically, like the two big components, I'm just going to kind of touch on how I handled those really briefly. And then if you guys have specific questions, I'm always available in the group. But like in terms of the nutrition was really challenging, because during your first trimester, you often have a lot of like really bad food aversions. You have really intense cravings, usually for stuff that is not very good for you if you're anything like me. And that makes nutrition plans really hard to follow, because the stuff that I was able to eat in the first couple of weeks of this program, I suddenly couldn't eat anymore without getting sick, without feeling like crap, or these cravings were coming in that I just like really felt like I could not control at all. So what I ended up having to do with that to kind of like save myself on this fitness journey is I kind of reverted back to like the 21-day fix, portion fix plan, where it's not so much timed in a certain way, but eating the right containers. And that kind of gave me the freedom to say, okay, in the morning, I can't really eat my eggs anymore because those are not doing well for me in the morning. I can eat those later, because now it's not really about having them at a certain time of day. It's about just getting them in. And I was really, really leaning on the Take Back the Kitchen community and the family nutrition plans versus the 80-day obsession plans. So while I wasn't, Autumn will tell you, you're not doing 80-day obsession if you're not do your best and give yourself grace during this time, and really make sure that your priorities are in order, because those are the things that are always going to bring you back to your goals. And that's the only way. If you have to modify to make it all work together for you for a brief time, that's totally okay. So that's how I kind of handled the nutrition part during this first trimester especially. And then in terms of the exercise, that can also be kind of frustrating. And I'm speaking specifically to pregnancy, but this is true of like if you're coming back from an injury, maybe you're coming back from a long hiatus of fitness, and you used to be, just a beast, and now you're kind of like having a couple setbacks. If you're new to fitness, this all kind of applies. It can be really frustrating to jump into something that you're really excited about, really anxious to like get going and just crush this program, and then all of a sudden find out like, I can't do this program at full force right now. Like I can't, I have to take it back and go to the modifier. And even for like me now, as you know, my belly grows, as my body's changing, what I'm having to do is either follow the modifier, and sometimes I can't even do that. So if I can't do that, what I'll end up doing is swapping whatever that, you know, if we're doing legs, I'll swap out that exercise for a leg exercise that I can do really well. And I'll just kind of substitute it in. So again, I'm not totally doing 80-day obsession correctly the way Autumn laid it out, but it's the best way I can kind of incorporate it into my current state of pregnancy. You can call that a state, but it's the best way I can incorporate that to make sure that I'm still kind of, you know, following my goals. I wanted to be a part of this particular program. I didn't want to switch. Like I really was excited about this. So I had to figure out how to make the pieces all work together. So that's kind of how I'm treating that as I go along this journey. And as my belly continues to grow, it's, you know, it's only going to get worse. I'm going to have to swap out some more moves. You know, I'm going to have to take it back a notch. Like I can't quite push as hard as I would normally do, and that's okay. What I want you to take away from like all of this is it's okay to modify to fit your needs so that you're staying on track with your goals. And what really matters more than any of it is the attitude that you bring into this with you. Because if you come into this with, you know, a terrible attitude, telling yourself this is going to be so hard, I can't eat any of this, I can't do it right, I hate this workout, it's too hard for me, your workout's going to suck. It's going to be really hard for you. But if you come into that knowing, okay, I have to change a few things to make it work for me, but it's so that I feel my best, and I know when I'm done with this, I'm going to feel really good today, so I'm going to get it done to the best of my ability, and we're going to crush this. You're going to have a much better workout, and you're going to feel so much better when you're done. So out of all of that, what I want you to take away is that modifying so that it works for your goals is okay, but you need to make sure that you keep your attitude right too, because it's very easy to get frustrated with yourself. It's very easy to get down on yourself if you slip up or if you can't do a certain thing, but your attitude is going to make or break you in this journey. So I hope that helps. But again, if you have specific questions, like especially about pregnancy and stuff like that, I'm always available in the group. Did you have anything else you wanted me to touch on, Kelsey?
I think that's perfect. No, I love it. I just know that there's so many people, you know, that are pregnant and are like, okay, how does this all fit into, how can I make this work for me? So I think that was perfect. Thank you, Marissa.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yay. Okay. And then Mallory is going to quickly talk about, she works full time as well, and just how she's been able to fit everything in and still get in a workout and still eat right the majority of the time and all that good stuff. So Mallory, take it away, girlfriend.
First of all, I love that you said the majority of the time, because let's be honest, it's tough. And Marissa, like, you nailed it. Your mindset is everything, because not only with the workouts and being able to do what physically you can do, nutrition goes right along with it. And if you come into this and think, oh my gosh, this nutrition plan is terrifying and I don't know if I can do it, and I don't really like vegetables, so I don't know that I can eat them. I mean, you're already setting yourself up to, you're already putting that mindset in your head. So get your mind straight and start off either this next phase, or if you're starting off fresh, like start off saying that you can do it, because that is the most important thing. So like Kelsey said, I work full time. I also have a 3-year-old toddler, and I also have a husband who is going to school full time. And just to give you a snapshot of my life, there you go. The reason why I say all of that is because a lot of times I'm hearing, you know, I don't know when I'm going to be able to eat. I don't know when I'm going to be able to prep. Okay, here's my biggest tip for you and my biggest point for you. This is not going to be convenient. Okay, everybody get excited. This is not a convenient lifestyle. You have to make it convenient. Being healthy is not convenient. There's no fast food place that you can drive through and get a healthy meal. I mean, let's be honest. So working full time, what I have had to do is make sure that you are prepped. Prep. That is key. So every Sunday, I prep my meals, whatever day of the week works best for you. But I cook everything. I actually bought some meal prep containers from Amazon. You can get them for like $13. I think I got like 20 of them. And I cook everything. I put it in there. And then I'm super cheap. I got Dylan sacks from when I go grocery shopping. And I put everything that I'm going to eat for the day in a Dylan sack. So every day when I leave for work, I just have to grab a sack and go. And I know that everything besides dinner, because I do that when I get home, everything that I'm going to eat for the day is in that sack. And I don't get anything else. And it's more food than you think. Holy cow. So anyways, you have to make it convenient. Prep, be prepared. On the weekends, it's going to be tough. Just make sure that you are prepared. If you're going to have a family dinner or if you're going out to eat, you can still survive, surprisingly. If say you're going out to eat, everywhere has menus online now. Get online, check it out, and be prepared that you are going to choose a grilled chicken breast with a side of broccoli and a baked potato and cut it in half. Whatever. Like, you can make it work. You just have to have your mindset, again, that you're going to make it work. Kelsey, what else am I missing? Working out. So I scheduled it out. I did a schedule for my meals for if I work out in the morning before work, if I know that I'm not going to get a chance during my workday to do it. But most of the time I work out during my lunch break. And then sometimes I work out afterwards, like right before dinner. So I just scheduled that out. So every day I know that if I have to change my workout time, I know when to change my meals. And I'll show you this. I think Kelsey shared this, but this, I don't know if you can see it. I set alarms on my phone, and literally every 2 or 3 hours, I have alarms going off at work, and my coworkers are like, "It's time to eat again." I'm like, "Oh, I know. It's great. I get to eat all the time." So anyways, I set my alarms on my phone so I don't forget, and I change those based on what time of day I work out. So you just have to make it convenient, and you have to make it work for you, and it's totally doable. So make sure you just keep that mindset, and you'll be perfectly fine. This is so much easier. I freaked out at the beginning. It's so much easier than you think, and it's awesome. I love it. So I think that's it.
I love that. And I really love how you say, like, make it convenient, because I think it's just that. If you take a few hours, so for you guys that are like maybe not following the 80-day obsession, you're just looking to be healthier right now, some just basic things that you can prep on a Sunday. We always prep hard-boiled eggs. We always have those ready to go. We always do crock pot chicken. So we throw in like a pound or two of crock pot chicken, just that, and a thing of salsa. It's super simple. In a crock pot, let the chicken shred. That's another thing we do. And then we also do usually like a ground turkey or ground beef hash. And we usually do about 2 bell peppers and an onion. And then I'll season it with like different things just to make it taste different every week. And we throw those things in bowls. Like, I'm the queen of throwing things in a bowl, just mixing it all up. In a bowl, in a salad. We do like tacos of corn tortillas a lot. Things like that you can do, and just use those meats and use what you have. Open face sandwiches with a whole grain toast. We do that a lot. So don't overcomplicate it. Make it simple. Get creative. That's the other thing, is like, just get creative with your food. Mix things together that you're like, I would never do this. And then you might be like, holy cow, new favorite meal. So that's just my tip, is just to keep it simple even when you're prepping. And wash all of your fruits and vegetables. So that way throughout the week, it's ready to go. You don't have to sit there and go, I need to wash my blueberries or whatever. It's ready. So those are my little quick tips there. I'm going to pass it on over to Amy, and she's going to talk about how we have virtual fit camps and the importance of photos.
Hey guys, I'm actually saying good night because I worked all night, so I'll be going to bed soon. That's why I'm in my bed. It's fine. I never go to bed right away. I have 3 little kids. My son's gonna be 4 next month. Oh my gosh. And my twins are 2.5, twin girls. And my whole sole reason for starting this journey was to get my sanity back with working out. I was always a big runner, and that was just impossible to leave the house for 30 minutes with my husband's schedule and my schedule. It just didn't work. So I started these home workouts, which have been awesome. And I love that with this group, we have the Zoom online virtual fit clubs. So if you go to the pinned post in the page 80 Days to New You, there is a Zoom link that we all use to log in, and you can pick whatever time you want to work out. There's no certain people work out at the same time every day. My goal is 5 a.m. and I know Mallory Perry is on watching, and she is my fit buddy. We are East Coast girls, and she's constantly texting me, "Are you awake?" But it's my goal. My son wakes up sometimes at 5:30, but I just know that for me, starting my day before any of them wake up just makes my life so much easier. I just have that sanity to just get through the day. So not saying that everyone needs to wake up crack of dawn to get their workout in, but I suggest you try it one day. You might actually like it. But comment in the pinned post what time you're going to work out, and maybe other people are going to join you. It's people all over the country. Everyone's in different time zones. So it actually works out for my benefit if I sleep in, that I get to work out with some other people who are up bright and early. So it just holds me accountable to actually know that someone's going to be there to work out with me. So even if I can't make it to the gym. So it's way more convenient if someone's crying and you have to press pause, you can just come back and your friend's still working out. So definitely check into that for the added accountability. And then, yes, progress photos are key. The scale, we all want that number on the scale to go down. And actually for me, with this program, I'm doing 80-day obsession. Going into phase 3, I've gained weight. I know we're not supposed to weigh ourselves every day, but I do. And I know it's different reasons why the scale goes up and down, and I just don't focus on it. I just like to see the progress that, okay, it may go up and down, but eventually it's going to go down. But take your pictures. So if you're just starting, definitely take your before pictures, and we want you to post them Sunday with everybody, because we're going to be taking our end of phase 1 or end of phase 2 pictures, and we just want to see that progress because it's amazing. Like, the numbers may not show it, but if you put your before picture and your after picture side by side, you're going to be amazed at the difference. Having 3 kids and twins, I never thought I would have abs, and I do, and I'm shocked, and it's awesome. And it's scary for me to post it online, but just I like to inspire others that it works. Just be consistent and stick with it, and the only way you can fail is if you quit, so don't quit. We all have slip-ups. I had chocolate peanut butter Cheerios when I got home from work because I was starving and they just looked good. But I'm going to go to sleep and wake up and have my shake. So just take those pictures, and we want everyone to share, and we're just going to support you. Even if you don't want to share, but just take them for yourself. You will appreciate it. Is that everything?
I love that. No, that's all perfect. And it leads right into our fun challenge that we're going to do in March. So be sure to tag. I'm going to post about it today or tomorrow. So when I do the post, everybody make sure to tag your challengers in that post so everybody has an equal opportunity to do this. We're going to do a fun challenge next week into the first week of March boot camp. So for some of us, it'll be progress, and some of us we're starting. But the first post will be Sunday's progress photos. So we either need your before photos or progress photos. And we're really going to rally. We're going to be doing prizes, and I will be saying what we're going to be doing every day, but there's going to be some sort of little prize throughout the week for engagement and just being part of the community, which is what we all love, right? And so I'm really excited to roll that out, as well as if you don't know, our theme this month is a simplified life. So I don't think I have my book sitting up here, but yes, Lauren has it. So even if you're not going to read the book, you're still going to get something out of this boot camp, because we're going to be sharing what we're doing. So like as you're going through the book and you're implementing some of the things, don't hesitate. Like take a photo and share it with our community, because this is a fitness boot camp, but it's also a life boot camp. And so we want to share our life and through the journey of this book. So like I said, if you want to read it with us, grab the book. And if not, you're still going to get take something away from the book. But fun challenges to come. Take your photos. It's so important, especially if you want to enter into the Beachbody Challenge and win like the $500 or have a chance to win that. Photos are everything. Your story is everything. So definitely be doing that. And I think that's it. We're doing a toast tonight. So we thought, gosh, like, I don't know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, God, there has to be some people in this group that has slipped up and they feel guilty or they feel like a failure. And it's like not about that at all. Again, like Amy said, the only way you fail is if you quit. And so I really want that to be like our new theme in the boot camp. The only way you fail is if you quit. And so we're toasting tonight to rededicating ourselves to this journey of fitness. And we're going to toast with whatever drink you have. Dina and I are going to go on live and share our skinny margarita mix. Marissa's going to go on live at some point today and share her mocktail since she's pregnant. And she's having her gender reveal party today. So will you post it in the group, Marissa, the time you're going to do that so everyone can join you? Post it in our 80-day group. And she's going to go live in the group and do a mocktail. And so you don't have to drink alcohol. If you're like, dude, I'm going to enjoy a really great Starbucks coffee today, do that. Like, do whatever makes you feel excited and feel like you're ready to do this again. Or maybe you're starting on Monday for the first time and you're like, one last hoorah. Or whatever it is for you. Like, again, this is a lifestyle, so I never want people to feel deprived of themselves. And so we're going to make this really fun. Join us. Take a selfie of yourself with your drink and post it in our 80-day group today. So, Marissa, did you have something that you wanted to say? I thought you had it.
Oh, no, I was just telling you, yeah, I can post my reveal details in the group.
Okay, cool.
In a few hours.
Yeah. Well, we're all really excited that you are joining us, and we are going to just have a kick. Beep. I was going to say August. We're in March. We're crying out loud. We're going to have a March. Let's do this, you guys. Thank you for joining us today in the call. Have a great day.